Ever wondered if your data truly belongs to you or to the country where it's stored? In our increasingly interconnected world, a fascinating and complex concept is emerging: the idea of cloud nations. This isn't about new physical countries, but rather the digital territories defined by data protection, laws, and national sovereignty. The traditional cloud model promised a borderless digital realm where data could flow freely across continents. However, this vision is rapidly evolving. We're witnessing a global shift towards digital sovereignty, where nations assert control over data within their borders. This trend has profound implications for everyone using cloud services, from individual users to multinational corporations. This shift means that the physical location of your data now dictates the laws that govern it. Understanding this landscape is crucial for tech enthusiasts and professionals alike. It's about more than just where your data resides. It's about who controls it and under what legal framework. Digital sovereignty represents a nation's ability to govern its digital space and data. It's a response to concerns about privacy, national security, and economic control in the digital age. Countries are increasingly implementing legislation to protect their citizens' data and critical digital infrastructure. This movement challenges the very foundation of a globally interconnected internet. The motivations behind this trend are multifaceted. They include safeguarding national security interests, protecting citizen privacy from foreign surveillance, and fostering domestic digital industries. This push for control is reshaping how data is stored, processed, and accessed worldwide. It's a fundamental re-evaluation of digital trust and autonomy. These terms are often used interchangeably, but they have distinct meanings. Grasping these differences is a key to navigating the complex world of cloud nations. Each concept addresses a different facet of data control and location. Data residency refers to the physical geographic location where data is stored. This is the most straightforward concept. For instance, if your data is stored on servers in Germany, it has German data residency. This physical location can impact latency and disaster recovery planning. Many organizations choose data residency for performance reasons or to comply with basic contractual obligations. However, simply storing data in a country doesn't automatically mean it's fully protected by that country's laws. It's a foundational element, but not the complete picture. Data sovereignty goes beyond physical location. It's about the legal control and jurisdiction over data. This means data is subject to the laws of the country where it is stored, regardless of the data owner's nationality. For example, data stored in the US is subject to US laws, even if it belongs to a European company. This concept directly impacts how governments can access data. It determines which legal authorities can demand access to your data. This is where the cloud nations concept truly takes shape. It highlights the power of national laws over digital assets, even when those assets are intangible. Digital sovereignty is the broadest concept, encompassing data sovereignty, data residency, and much more. It refers to a nation's ability to control its own digital destiny. This includes not just data, but also digital infrastructure, technology standards, and even the flow of information. It's about national autonomy in the digital realm. This overarching policy covers everything from regulating foreign tech companies to promoting domestic digital innovation. It's a strategic imperative for many nations seeking to reduce reliance on foreign digital ecosystems. Digital sovereignty aims to ensure national control over critical digital assets and capabilities. Jurisdiction is paramount in the context of cloud services. When data is transferred to another jurisdiction, it immediately becomes subject to that jurisdiction's local laws. This holds true regardless of any outsourcing contract terms you might have with your cloud provider. The legal framework of the storage location takes precedence. Data is typically subject to the laws of the jurisdiction with which it has a real and substantial connection. This connection is often established by the physical location of the data and the cloud provider's reasonable connection to that jurisdiction. This principle can create complex legal challenges for businesses operating globally. It means that a data request from a foreign government could potentially impact your data, even if your home country's laws are different. The rise of data localization laws presents significant challenges to the traditional borderless cloud model. Companies now face the daunting task of managing a patchwork of sovereign clouds. Each of these clouds must be tailored to specific country regulations, adding layers of complexity. This fragmentation can hinder global operations. Businesses must navigate diverse compliance requirements, which vary significantly from one nation to another. This often necessitates storing data in multiple geographic regions, increasing infrastructure costs and management overhead. It also complicates data governance and security strategies. The promise of seamless global scalability is now tempered by regulatory realities. The U.S. Cloud Act, clarifying lawful overseas use of Data Act, provides a framework for international cooperation. It allows U.S. law enforcement to compel U.S.-based tech companies to provide requested data, regardless of where that data is stored globally. This is primarily for investigating and prosecuting crimes. However, it doesn't unilaterally override other nations' laws. For the Cloud Act to be effective internationally, bilateral agreements are needed between the U.S. and other nations. These agreements dictate how data can be accessed across borders, ensuring a reciprocal arrangement. The Act aims to streamline data access for law enforcement while respecting international legal norms. It highlights the ongoing tension between national security and data privacy. Several countries have emerged as leaders in establishing strong data protection laws. Their frameworks often serve as benchmarks for other nations developing their own regulations. Understanding these examples provides insight into the global trend towards digital sovereignty. Switzerland has a long-standing reputation for robust privacy and data protection. Its Federal Act on Data Protection, FADP, is comprehensive, emphasizing individual rights and strict data handling practices. This commitment to privacy makes Switzerland an attractive location for data storage, particularly for sensitive information. Its neutrality and strong legal framework reinforce its position. As members of the European Economic Area, EEA, Norway and Iceland largely align with the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR. This means they adhere to some of the world's strictest data protection standards. Their national laws often supplement GDPR, providing additional layers of privacy. Their commitment to digital rights is deeply embedded. Romania has implemented specific data localization requirements, particularly for government data and critical infrastructure. This mandates that certain types of data must be stored within its national borders. Such laws reflect a growing trend among nations to secure sensitive information domestically. It's a clear example of digital sovereignty in action. Canada's Personal Information Protection and Electronic Documents Act, PIPEDA, is a comprehensive federal law governing how private sector organizations collect, use, and disclose personal information. It emphasizes consent, accountability, and safeguards. While not as strict as GDPR in all aspects, it provides a strong framework for data protection. Canada's approach balances privacy with practical business needs. These examples illustrate a global movement towards greater control over digital assets. Many other nations are following suit, developing their own unique approaches to digital sovereignty. This creates a complex but increasingly defined landscape for data management. For tech enthusiasts and businesses alike, understanding and adapting to the cloud nation's landscape is paramount. It requires a proactive approach to data management and compliance. Ignoring these trends is no longer an option. Begin by mapping where your data originates, where it's processed, and where it's stored. Identify any cross-border data transfers. This comprehensive understanding is the first step towards ensuring compliance. Knowing your data's journey is critical. Select cloud providers that offer robust compliance certifications and regional data center options. Inquire about their data sovereignty policies and their approach to legal requests from various jurisdictions. A provider's commitment to compliance can significantly mitigate your risks. Look for transparency in their operations. Encrypting data both in transit and at rest adds a crucial layer of security. While encryption doesn't change jurisdiction, it makes data unreadable without the proper keys. This can protect sensitive information even if it falls under a foreign legal request. Control your encryption keys whenever possible. Strategically place your data in regions that align with your compliance requirements and target audience. Utilize multi-cloud or hybrid cloud architectures to distribute data across different jurisdictions. This can help meet specific data residency or sovereignty mandates. Plan your data architecture with legal boundaries in mind. The landscape of digital sovereignty is constantly evolving. Regularly monitor changes in data protection laws and international agreements. Engage with legal experts to ensure your strategies remain compliant. Continuous learning is essential in this dynamic environment. Consider how decentralized technologies like blockchain or peer-to-peer networks might offer new paradigms for data control. While still nascent, these technologies could potentially offer alternatives to traditional centralized cloud models. They might provide new ways to assert data ownership. The concept of cloud nations is no longer theoretical. It's a tangible reality shaping our digital world. Understanding digital sovereignty, data residency, and data sovereignty is crucial for anyone interacting with cloud services. This knowledge empowers you to make informed decisions about your data. As tech enthusiasts, you are at the forefront of this evolving landscape. Your understanding and advocacy can help shape the future of data governance. Stay curious, stay informed, and continue to explore the implications of these powerful trends. If you found this deep dive into cloud nations insightful, hit that like button. Share this video with fellow tech enthusiasts, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more explorations into the cutting edge of technology and its impact on our world.